Hey everyone, today we're going to take a look at some Masters of the Universe vehicles.
What the hell? Vehicles? Why?
Well, because I got them cheap.
You cheapskate!
Anyway, let's start off with the Wind Raider.
Ah, what'd you pay for this? 12 bucks?
Yeah, exactly.
You cheapskate!
Alright, so this is a fairly good sized vehicle. Why don't you give it a test and see if you can fit in it?
Aw, hell no. No. I know what's gonna happen here.
Hordak, look, I fit in it just fine.
Holy crap.
Okay, let me give it a shot.
Wait, I thought the Masters of the Universe origin figures were like 5.5 inches or something like that.
Yeah, they are.
How the hell can I fit in here? I'm way bigger scale than that.
I don't know, it's a miracle.
That's just fascinating.
Yeah, it is. But I do like some of the details. I mean, it even has the anchor on a string, just like the old one did.
Oh, you mean the little string to drag it along like a little toddler toy?
Fuck off. Now, I will say, I owned one of these as a youngster, and this is built much more durably than the Wind Raider I had as a kid.
Oh, really? In what way?
Well, for one thing, the wings had a tendency to snap off, and these wings are built much better than the wings from the original.
Okay.
So they're not going to snap off? I mean, I'm sure they would, given enough pressure, but I mean, it's not going to happen so easily that, like the original.
So you're saying the original was easy, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Are you trying to imply something?
Oh, you know what you're saying.
No, Hordak, I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, sure.
Hordak, you're being weird.
I'm not being weird.
Why are you doing the Family Guy WH on weird?
Because I can.
No, you can't. Moving on, let's take a look at Stridor.
Oh, let me guess. You paid about $8 for this one.
Yeah, how'd you guess? Jesus Christ! You're cheap. Okay, Hordak. Anyway, we got Stridor.
Wait a minute, this is a horse.
Well, he's a mechanical horse.
I guess that counts as a vehicle, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm counting it.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, once again, Hordak, want to give it a shot?
No. I'm going to get stuck at that thing the same way I did it in the Vanguard.
I tried to put Hordak in there, but, of course, he's got the wrong scale and didn't fit. Plus, the way he has to sit puts his knees out really wide.
Get me out of here!
See? Seems to fit just nice.
Wow, this is amazing. I can't understand how this works. I mean, it shouldn't work so well, but it does.
Yeah, it does. I'm pretty impressed, to be perfectly honest. Alright, like the Wind Raider, Stridor comes with a stand. And it looks to be a very similar stand. In fact, at one point I almost confused the two.
Well, that's because you're stupid.
Dude. Well, I mean, yeah, it's alright. But also, these stands are designed to go with Castle Grayskull.
Oh boy, expanding the horizons of Castle Grayskull.
Are you trying to say something cynical?
No, just an observation.
Anyway, I did have the original Stridor as well. One thing is, he wasn't articulated at all.
Just a big hunk of plastic, huh?
Yeah, this one is articulated, which makes him a lot better.
Well, that's good.
And next up is Point Dread and the Talon Fighter.
Oh boy, that's a cool looking vehicle. I bet I can fit in it.
Give it a try.
Ah!
Yeah, Hordak, I think the canopy kind of prevents you from being able to fit in that one.
Damn it! That's wrong.
Okay, so, never had Point Dread and the Talon Fighter. This is really good, though. The Talon Fighter is pretty freaking awesome and
Actually, a lot bigger than I expected. Not big enough. That's what she said. And, you know, the point dread, it's kind of weird. They've made it into a bunker. There's also a bunch of swappable parts that you can do a radar dish, a gun, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Okay, nifty play features. Woohoo! What'd you pay for this one? $12. You cheapskate! I know, right? It's pretty nice that we get vehicles with the Masters of the Universe line. But, you know, I think they were a little bit overpriced. I mean, these were easy to get at clearance. So maybe Mattel isn't as smart as you think. I'm actually giving you that one. I will say that for the most part, while these are pretty well made in comparison to the older ones, I also think they're cheaply made. What are you talking about? Well, you know, there's nothing solid about them. They're kind of hollow, light. It would be a good term for them. Almost too light in a couple of places. I mean, Point Dread and the Talon Fighter, there's really not a lot going on there. Despite the fact, you know, it costs, what, $35, $40? What are you saying? Well, I'm saying Mattel made them a little bit cheap. Now, getting them on clearance, this thing isn't as bad. However, I think if I had paid full price, I probably would have been upset. I know I saw that Night Stalker goes for like $33 on Mattel Creations, and I'm looking at it going, I ain't paying that much for, you know, Stridor, that's for sure. Well, I do and I don't see your point. Because, you know, you want vehicles, but you get mad at the vehicles that are made. I'm not mad about anything. I'm just pointing out that, you know, while they are sturdier than the originals, the quality is not as great as it could be. But if they do better quality, they're going to cost more. Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. Are we getting a little bit of gouge here? You're accusing Mattel of gouging? I don't want to say it outright, but I mean, it does feel that way. I mean, these don't feel, you know, very strong. I mean, while they will hold up probably better than the originals, they don't feel like there's a lot going on with them. Well, you're confusing me, and I don't really know how to respond because you're kind of criticizing Mattel and at the same time not criticizing them. And it's like, I'm not sure what direction to go in because I can't really do an opposite. Well, do you have criticism? Yeah, Mattel sucks. That's what I thought. Okay, so that kind of wraps up this one. I mean, I like these. Don't get me wrong. They are cool, but I could see these being better. Okay, so you're kind of wussing out on it. No, I'm just speaking my mind. I don't understand. Basically, I'm saying I can understand why these went to clearance. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Okay, well, that'll wrap this one up. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to do the like and subscribe and all that stuff, and you guys take care.